Time for a little bit of yoga. Just remember to keep breathing, guys, throughout. Just keep that neutral breath and just learn to slow it down a little bit. Okay, let's start in supine position, Shavasana, Savasana, however you like to refer. So just take a couple of big breaths and then we will begin. Fill those lungs, breathing in and gently breathing through the lips. So let's start with a pelvic roll. So squeezing into those bum cheeks. And as you release the bum cheeks, semi-extend into that lower back and just push those hips up towards the sky. Keep this flow going. Squeezing into the bum cheeks. Drawing in the navel. Pushing the hips forwards. Extending into that lower back. Squeezing, drawing. Pushing, extending. 4 more. Squeeze. Draw in that navel, flatten that lower back. Push forwards. Extension into that back. Keep it going, guys. Keep that flow going. 1 more. Gently soften and relax the body. Let's inhale and flow those arms to the sides of the ears. Exhale and give yourselves a real good stretch. Waken that body. Lift and align that spine. Lengthening. Gently flow those arms back down towards your mat. Let's bend those knees. Feel the soles of the feet on your mats. So just rise up onto the heels. Stretch those toes out. And then roll back onto the balls of the feet and raise those heels. Feeling those calf muscles tighten as you do. And relax. Let's take your right foot up to the sky. And let's point and flex. Point and flex. Keep the neutral breath going. And take that ankle flexion through its full range of motion. Feeling the hamstrings and calves lengthening as we do. So 2 more. Last one. Rotate that ankle joint. Let's rid ourselves of any stresses in that joint. 4, 3, 2, hip rotation straight into the hip. This is where we get lots of stresses in the hips, and it usually responds by clicking as we rotate. So just loosening those hip joints a little bit, making a little bit more flexible. Let's go for 4 more. The bigger the rotation, the more it's working the core muscles. So go where you feel comfortable. 2 more. 1 more. Bring you back to center. Slide the hands to the back of the calf and gently soften into that knee as the foot comes over the brow of the face. It's quite natural to get a little shake on the legs here as we just breathe in and out, and gently pull that leg a little bit closer. Dare to go that little bit further. Lift the head and the shoulders up, squeeze into the core, and extend the support leg out as you stretch into that leg still. Squeeze into the core as well. Breathe. Take the support leg back down into bent leg position. Lower the head and the shoulders, release the leg to center, and allow it to just drop to the side. So you're just stretching those inner thighs, you're working the core muscles that a little bit more. Hold that leg. Drive the palms of those hands down in towards the earth and breathe. As you pull that leg back up, place it onto the support knee. Make sure that the ankle joint is supported. Lift the support knee into tabletop position and drive that knee in towards the body. Feel that stretch on those glutes. Keep that neutral breath going. Extend your support leg up to the sky. You can feel the thighs working that a little bit extra, and the abdominal muscles too. Gently begin to lower the leg down towards the earth. As you do, the leg will naturally slip away, all the way down. Unravel the legs. Take the arms above the head and give yourself a good stretch. Float those arms back down towards the earth. Bend those legs back up. Connect the soles of the feet to the earth. And take the left leg into the air, up to the sky. So let's point and flex, point and flex. You really want to be feeling those hamstrings and those calves lengthen as we do this. So really exaggerating that ankle joint movement. So 3, 2, 1, and rotate all the way around. 4, 3, 2, 1, and into your hip rotation. So range of motion is really your own preference here, guys. If you need to go a small range of motion, that's absolutely fine. The bigger you go, the more it's working those abdominal muscles and opening those hip flexors that little bit more. So 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more, back to center. Slide those hands to the backs of the calves and gently pull that foot over the brow of your face. Nice soft knees. Don't hold the breath. Gently ease the leg a little bit as you lift the head and shoulders off the floor, squeeze into the belly and extend your support leg. Squeeze into the belly. So working into those core muscles as well as stretching and lengthening the backs of those muscles in those legs. Bring the support leg back to bent leg. Head and shoulders down, and bring that ankle across onto that leg. Make sure it's well supported into tabletop and into your glute stretch. Drive that knee up towards the body. Extend that support leg. Breathe. And gently lower that leg all the way down to your mats. Nice and slowly and with control. Again, the leg will naturally slip away. So unravel the legs, take the arms above the head, and give yourselves a real good stretch. Bring both knees up and give yourselves a little hug. So just rock the tailbone up and down. Roll it up and down. And that is the only part of the spine that's rolling away from the earth and then reconnecting. Roll it up and down. Roll it up and down. Extend both legs up to the sky. So let's point and flex, point and flex. Let's rotate both ankle joints outwards. So 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And let's rotate both legs from the hips. And as you do, feel that lower back massaging against the earth. Grounding us down, earthing us down. So 4 more. This is a little bit like a reverse curl as well. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it back to center. And gently lower the legs down towards the earth. Some of us will reach our mats before others, so just do what you can. All the way down. Well done. Well done. So let's draw the heels up towards the groin. Place the soles of the feet together and just allow your limbs, your hip joints, your legs to simply soften, okay? Don't hold any resistance in those hip joints. Just allow your knees to flop to the sides. Take a couple of breaths here. Let the knees completely go. Bring your feet up toward your hands and cup your feet with your hands. Draw those feet in towards the body. Feel that the groin has just begun to stretch that a little bit more. Take your feet in separate hands. Place your elbows on the insides of your thighs. Align your ankle joint over your knee joint and take yourselves into happy baby pose. Use those elbows, guys, to push those legs out. Open those inner thighs, that groin. Don't forget to breathe. Hold it there. So if you have socks on, make sure that you're holding onto your toes. If you haven't got socks on, your 2 fingers need to be between your big toe and your second toe. And let's open those legs out into wide leg toe hold. Knees shouldn't be locked. Should be nice and soft. Gently pull those toes down and drive with those heels. Keep breathing. Draw those legs together. Keep a hold of those toes. Keep those knees nice and soft. Gently pull the toes down towards the brow and drive the heels up towards the sky. Gently release the toes, connect the tailbone to the earth and take the feet into tabletop position. Inhale as the arms go up. Exhale as we come into a crunch position, squeeze into the belly and reach forwards. And again, try and keep your eye gaze up towards the sky so the neck and the spine remains aligned. And again, inhale. Exhale, squeeze into the belly. Eye gaze over the tops of the knees. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Do you want to extend the leg or do you want to leave it in tabletop position? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Go for 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Take the feet into tabletop position. Head and shoulders down and just draw those knees in once more. Feel that tailbone lift away as the spine goes into flexion. Keep a hold of the right knee and extend the left leg out. Lift the head and shoulders up towards the knee and squeeze into your belly. Keep the breath neutral. Change legs. Stay here. Squeeze that knee in towards the chest. Squeeze into those bellies. Create the flow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in. Well done. Bent knee position, soles of the feet against the earth. Place your hands on your thighs. We're going to bring the head and shoulders up and just do a little crunch. Squeeze into the bellies for a count of 2. So 1, 2, down, 2. Eyes up towards the corners of the ceiling. So 1, 2, down, 2. 1, 2. Keep the breath going, guys. You should be feeling that belly crunch on that number 2 especially. 8 more. Let's go for 8 more. Are you still with me? Keep that neutral breath. 4 more. So 1, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down. Last one. Up, 2, down. And relax. Super. Well done. Coming up onto your elbows and up onto your hands. Make sure your fingers are facing your bum cheeks, okay? Not to be turned the other way as it puts pressure on those wrist joints. So going into crab, so pushing up into crab. Send your eye gaze up to the ceiling. Make sure the neck and the spine are aligned. This is a real good shoulder and arm stretch. Push those hips up to the sky. Utilize those bum cheeks by squeezing nice and tight and into those hamstrings as well. 2 more breaths. Breathe it in. And gently lowering down into a seated position. So just using your hands to help you lift and align that spine. If you do need a cushion or a block under your bum cheeks, then just place it under, guys. Do what you need to do. Let's flex those toes up towards the sky. Squeeze into those quadricep muscles, your thighs. Push the backs of the knees down towards the earth. The heels rise into your staff pose. Sitting nice and tall, lift and align the spine. Wonderful. Into a seated position. You can go cross legs, you can extend the legs outwards so the leverage is a little bit longer, okay? Some of you do struggle. So let's have you all sitting nice and tall. Shoulders and chest, head and eye gaze up. Let's clasp those fingers together and let's push the palms of those hands up towards the sky. Feeling those back muscles responding as we do. The shoulders lifting. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Feel that torso expand. Float those arms down towards the earth. Well done. Leave the right hand down, bend into the elbow. Keep the sit bones connected to your mats and just stretch over. Don't lift the sit bones. Feel that stretch and breathe. Over to the opposite side. Bend into the elbow to increase the side stretch a little bit more. Inhale and flow. Exhale. Inhale, center. Lift and line. Exhale, over. Inhale, center. Draw in that core. Exhale, over. 2 more. Inhale, lift and line that spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Flow back to center. Take the right hand over the left knee, lift and align. Take the hand round into your spine rotation. Don't forget your eye gaze is also a progression. Sitting nice and tall. Take that breath in, feel the whole of that middle section tightening as you do. Left arm over right knee. And into your spine rotation. Lift and line. Nice big deep breath. And back to the front. Let's just go a little wide leg here. So when we go wide leg, sometimes the posture it is sacrifice, so just use your hands and lift that body. Let me see you lift your shoulders, your chest, your head, and hopefully your eye gaze is straight ahead. Point those toes. Gently, gently just pulse that body gently forwards. Bring those elbows down. This is where you need a block or a cushion, guys, just to give you a little bit of leverage and height. Okay? Use it where you need to. So just take a couple of breaths here in wide leg. Feel those inner thighs as they stretch. Dare to go that little bit further forwards. And pulling ourselves back up. Just bring the soles of those feet together, cup those hands, straighten that spine, and just allow those knees to submerge into the earth. If you have no socks on, first two fingers in between big toe, second toe, and let's take those legs wide. Wonderful, guys. Go on. For some of you have got a rock on, just keep trying. Keep going for it. Lovely. Just breathe, don't hold your breath here. 2 more breaths. Wonderful. Draw those feet in, over into your cat and your cow. Just remember that the alignment of the joints is so important. Okay. Shoulders over wrists. Knees under hips. So inhale in cow, and exhale in cat. So breathing in to extension, breathing out on flexion. Really enjoy this, guys. This really is really good for the rehabilitation of the back. If you've got a stiff back or if you've sat a little bit too long, it really does help to loosen you up a little bit. Breathe it in and out. Let's go for 3 more. Two more. One more. Coming back to neutral cat-cow. And just rock the hips to the width of your mats. Rock to the side. Feel that lower back stretching. And just loosening off. So 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Let's go into bird dog. So right arm, left leg. Hold that balance, keep the core nice and strong. Neutral breath. Hold it. Take the hand down to the earth and pulse the leg. 8, 7, keep the neutral breath. 6, 5, and bring it down. Well done. Push back to child's pose. Stretch those fingers as far forward as you can. Feel the flexion of that lower back. Draw in the core. And I'm floating forwards into your cat-cow, neutral cat-cow. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bird dog balance. That neutral breath. Bring the arm down, pulse the leg. 8, 7, 6. Neutral breath. And bring it down. Well done. Into child's pose. Bring the hips over the knees. Push those arms forwards into puppy pose. Lovely shoulder stretch. Bring those arms in. Engage those feet and push into downward dog. Drive the heels down. Draw in the navel. Lift the hips. Soften the shoulders. And push the chest towards the backs of those legs. Let's pedal the heels. Drive the heels down. Lengthen the hamstrings and those calf muscles. Drive both heels down. Push the chest towards those legs. Make your hips taller. Rise on the balls of the feet. Send everything to center point. And drive the heels. Bend and walk those hands back to those feet. Into your ragdoll. Connect the hands to the earth. Drop the bottom. Take the body weight into those heels and rise up into your chair. Wonderful, guys. Real good. Raise those arms up. Those back muscles. Swoop down, tittle that floor. Inhale up. Exhale into Tadasana. Well done. 2 rounds of sun salutation. Choose your back extension. Okay, you've got Sphinx, which is the smallest back extension, Cobra, and then you've got upward facing dog. So choose your back extension to suit you, guys, to suit you. So to the tops of your mat. Inhale, soft knees. Exhale, down into intense forward fold. Soft knees. Take the right foot back and the left foot to follow. Give me your strong plank. Push the balls of the feet forwards, drive the elbows in towards each other and down through Chaturanga, all the way down into your chosen back extension. Is it all the way down to the floor for Sphinx, Cobra, or are the hips up for upward facing dog? Is it bottom to heels, or is it straight up into your downward facing dog? Take your right foot into three-legged dog. and gently push. 4, 3, 2, and flow it forwards. Grab that ankle if you need to. Left foot in. Inhale up to the sky, lift the line, make yourselves taller. Exhale back down, soft knees, left foot back, right foot back. Strong plank. Keep those elbows driving in towards each other. Push the balls of the feet forwards. Take your body through chaturanga, all the way down to the earth into Sphinx Cobra or upward facing dog. Bottom to heels, or is it straight up into downward facing dog? Drag those heels down, push the chest through. Three-legged dog, left hand side. Let's pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flow it forwards, or grab that ankle and pull it through. Inhale up. Let's do some side bends. So just side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale down to the earth. Right foot back, left foot to follow. Strong plank. Push the balls of the feet forwards. Drive the elbows towards the feet through chaturanga. Up into Sphinx Cobra or upward facing dog. Bottom to heels or push into downward facing dog. Three-legged dog and pulse. 4, 3, 2, flow it forwards or pull it forwards. Left foot in, inhale up, exhale down. Left foot back, right foot to follow. Balls of the feet push forwards, elbows drive back through chaturanga, all the way down, Sphinx Cobra or upward facing dog. So bottom to heels, or is it straight up into downward dog? Left side, three-legged dog. Let's pulse. 1, 2, 3. Flow it forwards. Put it in place if you need to. Inhale up, and let's stretch to those sides. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Lift and line. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Intense forward fold. Take the right foot back and drop your knee. Release the toe. Inhale up into low crescent or low lunge. Keep that body center. In doing so, you will feel the hip flexor in front of that thigh stretching. Flow those arms down. Let's windmill towards the bent leg. So twisting into that spine. Take the eye gaze up towards the fingers if you can. Bring that arm down on the inside and windmill against. A deeper spine rotation. Opening those hip flexors that little bit as well. Bring that arm down into your lizard. Again, if you need a cushion here, guys, under those elbows, that's absolutely fine. This is definitely a hip opener, so give it a go. Make sure that the ankle joint's sitting under the knee joint. Breathe through it, 2 more breaths. As we come back up onto the heels of the hands, straighten, draw your body back into a split variation. Keep the soles of that front foot down against your mat and feel that stretch in the backs of those legs. Lovely feeling, lovely stretch, in my opinion. As we push forwards, lift the head and really push into that hip flexor. So everything's going into that hip flexor. Push, push, push. Hands on the inside as we draw the bottom back. Take that foot round and bring the opposite foot forwards. Inhale, body center into your low lunge, low crescent. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, arms down and windmill towards your knee. Eye gaze up at the fingers if you feel comfortable doing so, if not, straight ahead. Bring that arm down and windmill against the knee. Can you feel that hip flexor opening up? Bring it down into your lizard. So elbows down if you really do. You can stay on your hands here, guys. You can push that knee out if you want to. Or if you've got that cushion for under your elbows, then use it. Okay? Gives you that little bit of length. Two more breaths. Two more breaths. That's it. Nearly there. Back up onto the heels of your hands. Draw your bottom backwards. Keep that front foot connected to the earth. Feel that lovely stretch in your split variation. And as we push forwards and raise your head, push into your hip flexor. Draw that bottom back, hands on the inside, legs to the back, and push into your child's pose. As we float child's pose back up, engage the feet and push into your downward facing dog. Drag both of those heels down in towards the earth. Let's gently pedal those legs. Don't go too fast, guys. Nice and slow. Drive those heels into the earth. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees, walk those hands back into your ragdoll. Just remember to let go of the tension that we hold in our neck. Send your eye gaze directly through your legs. Knees should be soft here, not locked out. Hands connect to the earth. Drop the bottom. Take the body weight into those heels and rise up into chair. Raise those arms as high as you can, nice flat back. Swoop down, tickle that floor, connect to the earth, inhale up, and exhale into Tadasana. Well done. If any of you need a drink, guys, just drink away. Okay, so I think we will begin to finish with wide leg intense forward fold. So just take those legs as wide as you feel comfortable. Just remember to keep those knees nice and soft. Draw in the navel, the belly button. Okay, let's inhale, up, lift and align. Exhale as we come down to center point. Knees nice and soft. Let's windmill, open the chest and twist into that spine. Bring it down and windmill the opposite side. Let's flow it 4 times. So, and down, and open, and down, and open, and down, and open. There's your eye gaze there as well. Last one, and down, and open. Bring both hands down and bend into those legs, and let's gyrate and freestyle. However you want to freestyle, guys. Nice and slow movement. You can go all the way over to the opposite side, all the way back. Just open that groin area, stretch into those inner thighs, those adductors. So 4 more. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Coming back to center. Bring those heels in to your goddess, okay? So your sumo squat, if you best know this as, or your goddess. Bring those hands up, lift and align that spine into your lobster arms. And hold. 5 breaths. Breathe it in. Three more. Anyone got a shake on yet? 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. Inhale. Just turn your lobster arms to the left side, facing your knee. Feel that lovely spine rotation again. And the opposite side towards the opposite knee. And back to the front. Arms down. Legs up, give them a little bit of a shake, well done, and just draw them in that little bit more. Just draw them in that little bit more. And let's gently make our way down into Malasana. Okay, so ideally the feet should be perfectly flat. We shouldn't be up on the balls of his feet, okay? The elbows should be used to push those inner thighs. Okay, so when you feel you are stable and your feet are flat, then lift your shoulders and your head. Bring your arms into prayer. And again, let's take 3 breaths. Definitely a hip opener. Definitely stretching that groin area. You can do it. Nice big deep breath. Beautiful. Hands down. Well done. Use your elbows to guide those thighs. Coming back on your bottom. Well done, guys. We're going to finish with boat. Okay. One of my favourites. So just remember, okay, as long as your feet are hip width apart and still connected, you can start boat here. You can take boat into tabletop, or you can take boat into your V, okay? A little bit of a V sit. So where do you want to be? We're going to do 5 breaths in boat, okay? So let's begin. Control. Control, guys. Keep the breath going. You can do it. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Well done, and down you go. Okay, it's time for you now to go into Shavasana and just have as long a relaxation, guys, as you need. I will say Namaste. Thank you. See you soon.